Is Repocket really a way to potentially earn $600 passively per month as it looks like on the landing page of the website, or is it a waste of time? My name is Michael, and many viewers here on my channel have asked me about this platform and whether it's really worth using, because it is a passive way to earn. Let me just reveal that right away. But whether it's then worth it or not, that's a whole nother thing. So in this Repocket review, I'll give you an inside look, reveal both the pros and the cons, and then you can decide for yourself if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So let's start by going over who can potentially use Repocket, because you need to be aware that it's available. You see that if you go to the FAQ section, that they accept all countries except for North Korea, Cuba, Iran, Syria, and Venezuela. So you cannot join from these countries. From all other countries, you can join and potentially earn. So let's go over how you can then earn. So as you can see on the website, it says that you get paid for your unused internet. So this means that you can download it on your device, and just by having it on, you will potentially earn. And that is because that there are different, they explain it here themselves, that clients, for example, that buy these access to these internet in these different places, they use it for different research, for example, to monitor prices, search Google, monitor stock pricing, like from different locations, and that's what they're using for. There's quite a lot of different platforms that are offering this, and they need people all over the world to give access to their internet, and then you will get paid for that because they get paid and you get a share of that. Of course, you need to consider the privacy. They themselves says that they take it serious and do not share any personal information. This is what they say. If you want to know more about this, you can go and read about it in the FAQ section or ask them questions if you want to, so you are sure you feel secure. So I can't guarantee anything there. That is something you have to decide yourself. So if you're unsure, then just ask them before you do it, and make sure that you read what they say about the safety, so you feel safe about this. And they actually do have a really good support in my experience. We'll talk a little bit about that later. For now, let me just log in, and then we can talk about how you can get started if you decide this is for you after watching this video. So I have now logged in, and I'm on the website now, but you need to download it on your preferred device, and you can see which devices it's available on by clicking the download now button. So it's available for quite a few different devices. So what you need to do is to just click it, like log in or download it for the device that you want to use it on, and you can potentially use it for more devices. We'll talk about that a little bit later when we talk about the full earning potential. But that's what you need to do. Once it's installed, you will earn automatically when it's on. But there's also one more way to earn, where you can earn a little bit more actively. So as you can see, there's also an offer section, what's called beta right now. So it's just like in a test mode right now. But this is basically right now there's only one offer wall. I don't know if they will introduce more, but offer walls, if you get paid to sites before, is where you, for example, can take paid surveys. You can download games or sign up for free trials and then earn that way. So right now they have one way like that. We have to wait and see if they introduce more options like that. As mentioned, it's also in beta, but right now you can earn more actively here. You can also earn by inviting other people. You will earn a commission for doing that. I'll also leave my invitation link below. So if you find this video helpful and want to support me, you're more than welcome to join through that. But if you also know others, you can invite them, and that's also a way to potentially earn more. But let's now then talk about how much you can earn. So on the front page, they have this calculator where you can see how much you can earn, and you can slide it depending on the devices you have. You can see if you say 10 devices and 10 gigabyte you share per day, then you would earn potentially $600 passively per month. But what you need to be aware is that this is potential earnings. This does not mean that you can do this, because there's several things that will play in here before you can calculate what your earnings are. First of all, your devices. You can connect more devices, and as you can see, you can download it for several different devices, but you're only allowed to have 2 devices per IP address. So it doesn't make sense to install with the same IP address on several devices. Then you risk just getting into problems there. So don't do that. So that means you would need several IP addresses to be able to connect more devices, and you would need more devices. And you are not allowed to use VPN to change your IP addresses. They will ban you if you do that. They say that in the FAQ section, VPN is not allowed. And then the second thing is here, how much data can you share per day? Well, the thing is, you can't control this yourself because this all depends on the companies that Repocket is working with. What kind of data are they currently looking for? Which country mainly are you living in? In some countries you can share quite a lot, in others there will not be a big requirement or so, and then you can't really expect to earn much. And you will earn per gigabyte you share. You see that in the FAQ section also, you will earn 20 cents. So it's not a lot, but that's kind of the common rate for platforms that offer this way of earning. But you can't force it to share more. You need to have like a good internet connection, and you need to have connected the devices you can and all these things. But other than that, a lot of it comes down to the country you live in. Then you just have to wait and see actually how much it offers in your country. So there's no exact way of telling exactly how much you will earn. There's something you would have to test, for example, for a couple of weeks or a month and see like, okay, is this worth it in my country? But how can you then get paid, and when can you get paid? Let's talk about that next. As you can see, they say in the FAQ section they use PayPal. They are hoping to introduce more payout options. Maybe by the time you watch this, they already have. We have to wait and see. But you can then currently only use PayPal. But you need to earn $20 before you can withdraw, but you do get a $5 joining bonus. I know that you definitely get it if you join through an invitation link, and that's why I'll leave mine below. I'm actually not sure if you will get it if you don't join through an invitation link, but please, you can share with me below if you tried it and everything. But also, if you want to support me, I definitely appreciate if you join through my invitation link, and I do know that then you will definitely get a $5 joining bonus, but it will still take some patience to reach the $20 because it's not fast earnings. Of course, it does depend on where you live, also the devices you have and all that. So to sum it all up, Repocket can be a way to earn passively, and they also do offer a way to earn a little bit more actively. It has some pros and it has some cons. One thing I do like is that you can earn passively, that's always nice. Secondly, also they actually have good support. When you're inside, they have a link to their Discord channel, and they actually provide real help here, and they reply very quickly from what I can see, and that's definitely great. So if you run into any issues or if you have any questions, then you can ask them there. But you do need to do this with the right expectations. When it comes to these platforms where you can earn by sharing your unused internet, the earning potential, yes, it depends on your country and your devices, but it also depends on how many clients these different platforms have, and you don't really know that. But the more popular they are, the more bigger chance there is they have big clients or more clients. And I know like platforms like Pawns and Honeygain and also Peer2Profit, they have been around for a while and built up like a big group of clients, and that means that there's a bigger potential for you to earn also. So I have full reviews of all those three platforms. I'll leave that below. But Repocket also can be a way to potentially earn passively. You can use several of these at the same time. Whether it will affect your earnings or not, that really depends on your devices and your internet. But also, if you have used it yourself, Repocket, please feel free to share your experiences and results below. That would be great to hear. And if you decide to join, then I will leave my invitation link below. And when you join, you do get a $5 joining bonus. That's a great joining bonus. The payout threshold is a bit high compared to some of the other platforms that offer the same. So you need to be aware of that. It will take some patience before you can actually get your earnings out. But I hope this video helped you. A lot of you have asked about it. So this is my opinion about it. And I have also compared to the other similar platforms that I have quite a bit of experience with, as I mentioned. So you can find links to all the options I mentioned here below. So you can go and check that out. And if the video helped you, then make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.